There's a conversation you've been putting off. You know the one. Maybe it's an account manager whose files are consistently unprepared. It's a producer who stopped prospecting 3 months ago. Maybe it's a team member whose attitude is slowly poisoning the people around them. You keep telling yourself you'll handle it next week, or after renewal season, or after the dust settles. But here's what I need you to hear. Every day you delay that conversation, the problem's only going to get more expensive. The cost isn't hypothetical. Those files are creating rework for everybody on the team. The producer who stopped prospecting is draining a pipeline while collecting a draw. The attitude problem is teaching your best people that standards just aren't real, and they're quietly updating their resumes. It's the performance issue everyone can see but nobody names. And I call it the most expensive silence in leadership because really, avoidance doesn't prevent the conflict, it delays it while adding interest. So why do we avoid it? Because we're wired to. Difficult conversations trigger the same threat response as physical danger. Your brain would rather protect a relationship than risk the discomfort of honesty. Kim Scott got this exactly right in her book, Radical Candor, and it was talking about the framework that the opposite of candor isn't kindness, it's ruinous empathy. Being so concerned about someone's feelings that you withhold the feedback they need to grow. Ruinous empathy feels generous, but it's actually selfish. You're protecting your own comfort and calling it compassion. So here's how you do it. Start with the SBI framework, situation, behavior, impact. This is your backbone for the entire conversation. Situation, be specific about when and where, not lately, not sometimes, a date, a meeting, a file. Behavior, describe what you observed, not what you interpreted, not you were disorganized. What we want to say is, on the Carter renewal last Thursday, the file wasn't ready when the client called. Impact, name what it caused. The client left that conversation feeling like we hadn't been prepared, and the account manager covering for you had to scramble for 20 minutes to pull the information together. SBI keeps you grounded in facts. It prevents the conversation from becoming personal, and it gives the other person something concrete to respond to, not a character accusation. Now the conversation itself, 5 steps, in this order. Number 1, open with intent. I want to talk about something because I care about your success here and this team's performance. If that's not true, check your motives before you sit down. 2, share the observation using SBI. Lay out what you saw and what it caused. 3, listen before advising. Ask, what's your perspective? Then close your mouth. The best information comes from the first 30 seconds after you stop talking. Number 4, agree on the next steps. Not vague commitments, specific actions with timelines. By next Friday, every renewal file will be complete 48 hours before the client's pre-renewal call. Let's check in next Wednesday to see how it's tracking. And 5, confirm the relationship. This matters more than people think. End with something real. I brought this up to you because you matter to this team, and that hasn't changed. The leaders who are best at hard conversations aren't the ones who enjoy them. Nobody enjoys them. They're the ones who build a structure that makes the conversation survivable for both people. The conversation isn't the end, it's the beginning. If you have the talk and never follow up, you've taught the person that feedback wasn't real. Follow through on the commitments, check in, acknowledge progress when you see it. Candor without follow through is just noise. Candor with follow through changes people. If you found this helpful, click the subscribe button.